Angie.
Patty!
How you doing?
I'm all right, actually, Pats. Yeah.
All good.
Feeling good. I mean, I'm actually feeling a little bit tired.
Oh, no. It's been a tough week.
You know, like sometimes you just feel like you have so much shit that all comes at the same time.
I always feel like that.
Honestly, I'm just like, I just need everything to slow down a little bit.
You just need it to stop.
I do. Do you sometimes get those times where you just feel like it's just one thing after another?
A shitting another.
Yes.
That gets on my shitting tits.
It does me.
Yeah. Let's go back to days where you can't see people.
Do you know what though? I do find sometimes
I know, but I'd only want it for like 3 weeks. I don't want any of this like it gets into like a year and then 18 months and you've got lockdown and it's restricted and then then you can come back and then you're locked down and go, fuck that. I'd like a month where it's like, oh no, there's like a tiny rise in COVID cases, a whole month where you can't see people. Great, cancel all my social plans. Thanks. Can't go to the office. Bye.
Do you know what? I don't even want to dice with the pandemic shit. I don't even want to, not even go there. I'm not even sort of talking about a rise in COVID. I'm not even talking about some sort of like, holy shit, fuck the hell, what's going on pandemic shit.
Fuck the hell.
Fuck the hell.
Fuck the hell.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
So I'm not even dicing with that shit.
No.
But I do sometimes find I have moments of going, those times were easier.
Precious.
Yeah. That is the word, Pats. Precious.
Because I think when you're in it, you don't really realise. But now you look back and you think, God, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago when the world just like stopped.
I know. It is weird, isn't it? Sometimes I saw some tiny COVID tests in the supermarket the other day.
Oh yeah.
Like tiny ones.
Right.
I've never seen them that size before.
Yeah. Like a micro. If you listen to last week's episode, you'll know what we're talking about. Not your macros, your micros.
Your micro COVID testers.
Yeah.
And I saw them on the shelf and I just had this moment of going, that's weird. Because 3 years ago, we didn't even know about these sort of tests. Yeah.
No.
And it's just like you have these moments of going, that actually happened.
I know, it's bonkers, isn't it?
It is weird. Like I have to I can't let myself think about it too much because it just freaks me out.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Do you know what doesn't freak me out?
What's that?
The British Podcast Awards.
Yes, does not
do not freak me out at all.
They actually bring me joy and happiness and laughter.
Mm. And at the end of last week's episode, we urged you, reminded you, asked you, pleaded with you to go and vote for us for the listener's choice.
Yes.
So we're coming to do that again.
We're coming back at you right at the top of the show.
Top of the show, it's right there. Give us all your votes.
You've just got to go to BritishPodcastAwards.com.
Yeah.
And you'll find the thing that says listener's choice. You click that. You put in Finding the Funny. Follow the hints and whatever it is you got to do. Follow the instructions. That's the word I'm looking for. Instructions. Mm-hmm. And it will send you an email that you have to verify.
You've got to do that bit.
Don't forget to do that bit. Otherwise, your vote is pointless.
Yeah.
So follow the instructions. It'll send you an email. Verify that. Bish bash bosh. You voted for us. We'll win an award. Everyone is having a bloody great time.
Now, Ange, off the back of something that happened to me this week, I came up with a dickish behaviour.
Right, okay.
Now, I do think what I'm about to say is dickish.
Well, that just is brilliant.
So I got an email into my inbox just this week.
Yeah.
And the title of the email was Chair Yoga. Why have companies and corporations started doing this?
Chair yoga.
It's like this wellness shit, and it is dickish. So I thought, I'm going to go along.
Did you get involved?
And it is the biggest crock of shit you've ever seen in your life. It's like, do the downward dog, but don't get out your chair. What? How the fuck do I do that? I just put my head down, don't I? Just sat there with your head down. We've had so many in the last couple of weeks. We've got a menopause hour.
Wow.
Which goes to everyone. One of the blokes in
then?
my team said, I keep getting these fucking emails about menopause hour. He was like, I know it's difficult for women and all that, but God, look at my name. My name's Liam, man.
But what are you even going to do in menopause hour?
I don't know. There's like talks and motivational speaks. I had one land in my inbox a couple of weeks ago, and it was tea and tea break chat. Well, you take like a cup of tea and a jammy dodger to this, and you like talk to people in the rest of the company that you've never met, you don't know, you don't care about.
You're probably never going to speak to them again.
Honestly, chair yoga.
No, this is getting out of hand.
It is getting out of control. No, look, I'm all for taking your break, stepping away from your computer.
Yes.
Wellness. I'm all for, you know, I don't know, why don't companies send people reminders to take a break, or just send an email that's like, take your lunch break today or something. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Like, I am all for staff saying, I'm going for a break, I'm going for a walk, but chair yoga, come on.
Well, it's also like, I just don't know what you can do.
Well, you downward dog, you just put your head down. And there was like I mean, I didn't stay for the whole thing because I was like, this is a fucking joke, man. And obviously the woman that's leading it, she's in her yoga gear, but she's got to sit. But she's not sat at a desk. She's like, move your chair back from your desk. So she's sat in a work chair in all her yoga shit, giving it like, it's basically stretches. You know, you stretch your arm up and then you go down to the right and you bring it back and you bring it down. You put your head down. But she was like, we're doing a sat down version of downward dog. No, you're not. You're going to stretch your neck out. That's what you're going to do.
I mean, I would actually like to partake just for the japes.
Honestly, it was. Luckily, cameras and mics were off for us. You couldn't put your camera or your mic on for obvious reasons. You know, you don't want to see Belinda with
her head on the desk,
a yoga top on, falling asleep, doing chair yoga, but actually snoring her head off.
I mean, that's what I just think people think you're doing. You just you're having a kip.
Well, I tell you what it is good for. It's good for showing on Teams that you're busy, innit? Because if it's red on your team, like, because I don't know if you use Microsoft Teams in your job.
I don't. I'm not a Teams person.
Okay, so in Teams you have different colours for your dots. So you've got like a green one with a tick, which means you're available.
Right.
You've got a yellow one, which is like a little clock, which means you're away. You've got a do not disturb.
On all the time.
Yeah. If you don't, if you're not sat at your computer moving your mouse or working, it will go yellow, and everyone can see you're away. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm so pleased we don't have Microsoft Teams.
And then you have a red dot, but you've got a do not disturb, because you can set it to do not disturb, where you only get like important people, like it knows who line manages you, and you'll just get important messages. If someone tries to call you, it will be forwarded. You won't hear the call.
Yeah.
And then you have like a bold red dot, which is you're busy, like you're in a call with somebody else. So you can still call, you can still get messages and stuff. That's different to do not disturb. So I mean, if your red dot's on,
then you are really working hard.
You just sat dicking around.
You're actually doing yoga.
Yeah, you just sat dicking around in chair yoga.
Yeah.
Let's just do it for the japes, man. It's not going to show I'm away because I'm sat there. You know, I'm gonna have to move my mouse every 30 seconds or whatever.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, people have like Googled. I know that like there's been like people who have tried to find out how do I keep my Teams dot green.
Oh my god!
Yeah, if you go away from your computer for a certain amount of time, it will go yellow.
So it's not just, it's all the time. So if you're working on Microsoft, so you don't have to be on a call.
No, if you're on your laptop and you've got your Teams open, which you really should have if your company uses Teams, because it's the way people now virtually communicate with you.
Yeah.
If you're
it's a bit like Google Chat.
Yeah, but it is more sort of intense than Google Chat. Yeah. So if you're working, you don't have to have Teams open, but if you're like, I'll have my Teams open all day, but I'll minimize it into my taskbar.
Yes.
But if I'm
into my
taskbar. If I'm working, it will show that I'm green, which means I am sat at my computer working. If I go away for my lunch, which I do every day, and I come back, it'll have turned yellow because it's shown that I'm away.
Oh my! Well, I'm not sure I like that shit.
Well, that's what happens on Teams.
Well, I'm not going on Teams ever.
Don't get a job where they use Microsoft Teams.
No, I won't. I will. I'll say, do you use Microsoft Teams? I say, sorry, I can't come and work for you.
I can't come work for you because
even though I know you really want me to work for you,
you'll know when I'm away, which is all the time.
Yes,
Yeah. So you've got to keep your dot green, and then if you're completely offline, it's like a white circle with a cross through it. And until you log into your computer in the morning, that if you're offline, that will stay white with a cross through it, so people can see what time you log on and how long you're away for lunch. And yeah.
I mean, it's like the olden days where you used to have to like check in and check out of like a factory, isn't it? Like you clock your ticket.
Yeah. So that's your Teams.
That is shit.
It is shit because if you're away too long, it's like, where are you?
Yeah, where the fuck are you? Your dot's gone white with a line through it.
Exactly. But anyway, chair yoga and wellness weeks, I think, is dickish.
Chair yoga is an absolute pile of shit.
Yeah, it's dickish.
And who the hell has come up with that and then thought, let's send it to all the colleagues.
Let's get a menopause
Let's get them
hour.
onto the old chair. Menopause hour.
Yeah, let's do a tea and tea break chat.
Tea and tea breaks.
Off, I've got too much to do. I'm not coming to sit and I'm not having a cup of coffee with Sandra, who I don't know. I was in chair yoga with her and she's a right dick.
I do not want to eat my jammy dodger with her.
No, I'd actually like to step away from my computer and have a cup of coffee and a jammy dodger.
Yeah.
But not for too long because I'll go yellow. And then people will know that I've taken too long away from my computer.
I actually can't believe that.
That has thrown you, hasn't it?
That was a thing.
That has thrown you. Oh yeah, you got.
And I am so thankful that I'm not in the Microsoft shit.
You've got your greens, your yellows, your reds, your do not disturbs, your offlines.
You're offline, you're fucking around, piss off.
Yeah.
Chair yoga shit.
Chair yoga. That is dickish.
Absolutely dickish behaviour.
Yeah, and I'd love to hear if anybody's got any chair yoga stories.
Do you know what? I bet there's loads of this shit that
There'll
goes
be
on
loads,
in
isn't there? There is loads of like wellness stuff. It's
Yeah.
all fucking tick box as well. So that if somebody goes off with stress, they can be like, well,
we did have chair yoga.
I did offer you chair yoga.
We scheduled that in, Brenda, and you chose not to come, darling.
Actually, what the problem is you. It's your problem. You're stressed in your job.
Brenda.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with us as an organisation.
No, we provide lots of opportunity for you to relax and come to your well-being.
Menopause hour. I know that you're 65 and retirement, so you're not in the menopause, but we have given you menopause hour.
And you could have come along and chatted with other women.
Exactly.
And maybe Liam.
He also gets invited to menopause hour. So yeah, that was my dickish.
Very good dickish, Pats. And I think we need a call to action.
Oh yeah, look, if you've got any wellness week shit,
any of you like your business work stuff where they're like, come to this and come to that and do some chair yoga and come and have tea with Brenda with your jammy dodger, we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, there's loads of ways you can get in touch with us. You can find Ange and I on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Corden. She's at Ange Corden.
You can find the podcast on Instagram, Facebook, I nearly said. You can find the podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
Or you can send us an email, findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. Now, Ange, a couple of weeks ago, you put up a box that I'm interested to hear about.
Yes. We did have quite a good selection. I put up a box requesting people's unpopular opinions,
which I love hearing.
Yeah, I was really surprised by how many people sent their opinions in. I was shocked.
So I'm cold to this. I couldn't see the box because Ange did it on her own page.
Yes.
On purpose. So Ange is going to share some of these unpopular opinions now.
Now, this one came through from M Porter 79, who is a friend of mine.
Right.
Now, her unpopular opinion is Nando's is shit and so are air fryers.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wowzers. I think a lot of people would agree with the second one, but the first, Nando's is shit.
No, M Porter. I jeffing love a Nando's.
But that is a strong unpopular opinion, isn't it?
It is.
I think lots of people feel like it's just like a fast food restaurant trying to be something different. But I love a Nando's.
I do. I love it. I jeffing love it.
Me too.
This was an interesting one. From Kaylee J 1712.
Okay.
That's not the year she was born.
Well, no, it's definitely not.
She'd be dead.
Yeah. I reckon her birthday is the 17th of December.
Yeah, Kaylee J. Her unpopular opinion is The Killer's Mr. Brightside is shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, and I actually do agree with that.
No, that is one of those absolute
Yeah, but why is it? Why is it? Because it fills a dance floor. I actually do think it is a shit song.
No, it's not. No, it is not a shit song.
I can see Kaylee's point there, you know.
No, well, I can't see Kaylee's point.
Right.
So I'm not with you on that, Kaylee. I'm very sorry.
Ange is very not with.
I'm not. That is, and I'm actually not a big Killers fan. No. I like him, but that Killers song
is for you is an absolute belter.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now this one is one that you are going to agree with.
Okay.
This came from Sophia Bella.
I'm excited.
Sophia Bella, right?
I'm excited.
And she says, "There's no reason to make your bed every morning."
Absolutely, 100%. I totally agree with that.
As soon as I was like, "Yeah, Pat's going to be with this one." But
if you don't know what we're talking about, go back a few episodes.
That's a long time ago.
And also,
but
that was a classic. There was
a classic.
So much interaction on Instagram. I mean, I did a reel making my bed.
Yeah.
I'm actually sat doing this podcast on my bed, and it's unmade.
That's unmade, which is disgusting.
Yeah, always unmade.
It's absolutely disgusting.
I think that's a good unpopular opinion. You don't need to make your bed every day.
Well, and I'm very much in disagreement with that one.
Give us one more. Give us one more, Angie. One.
Okay. From Joe Hindle 91.
Okay.
I really don't get toffee fee. Despite the advert.
That is sensational.
This is what she says. I really don't get toffee fee. Despite the advert, there is in fact no fun in it.
That is brilliant. So much fun in toffee fee. Why is it also called toffee fee? That is shit, isn't it? That's shit.
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever had a toffee fee.
No, and I don't think I want to.
I don't know. They look rank.
They do look rank.
They look disgusting.
Yeah, and there isn't that much fun in toffee fee. She's right. She is right. It don't look appealing, does it? No.
It doesn't look appealing, and it's definitely not fun.
No.
And the name is shit.
It's shit.
Toffee fee.
That is such a brilliant.
I know. Okay, that's good, Joe. That is good, Joe.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, very good.
Great unpopular opinions.
Yes,
perhaps we'll do some more in a couple of weeks.
Yes,
in a few weeks.
They were very good. Lots came in, so that was very good.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, look, that's our micro episode done.
Microwaves.
Don't forget to do if you're still with us, don't forget to do the podcast awards.
Mm-hmm. If you're still with us.
If you haven't now gone, oh, it's the end of the ep, I can turn off now, I don't need any of this.
If you haven't gone looking for some fun with your toffee feet.
Yeah, if you're still here, don't forget to do the British Podcast Awards.
Yes.
Remember, there's loads of ways you can get in touch with us. You can find Ange and I on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Corden. Ange is at Ange Corden.
You can find the podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
Or you can send us an email, findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. But Ange and I, next week is our last break before our summer hiatus. But we'll be back next week helping you to find more of the funny.